because we only have so long to get rolling here. So welcome everybody. Yeah, I think that sick bug's going around. So unfortunately, I'm going to do the best I can here as we're rolling through here. Okay. I did make a couple of notes. One, I zeroed out quiz lesson 1 quiz and lesson 2 quiz that were due. So I did those all out there. So if you got a 0 on that, that's fine. All you gotta do is just go remake it up, okay? Just go in and watch the things that you need to get caught back up. I sent a recording on Wednesday. If you watched it, hopefully you watched it. If not, watch it today, because the quiz is what's due today, okay? Lesson 3 quiz. We got a quiz that will be due on Wednesday, and that's for the information that I'm presenting right now. And then Wednesday you'll also have a recorded class, and we just kind of keep going through that as we're working here. We just got a little bit till Thanksgiving break, by the way, so that'll be kind of fun too. Get out of school for a little bit. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's roll with it. And here's what we're going to be learning today. I'm not going to go over all these things. We don't have a ton of time, so I'm just going to go to the next slide here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip out a poll question to you real quick. Okay, so A, B, C, or D. Okay, real quick. What 3 main countries are in North America? And I hope you guys are getting this. 3 main countries. Is that A, Ireland, England, Scotland, B, China, India, Russia, C, Brazil, Argentina, or Chile, D, Canada, United States, or Mexico. Okay, North America. Alright, I only got like 11 people that have answered so far. I know we got more out there than that. Okay, you got it. Come on. Wow, it seemed like I got a lot that... There's that. Okay. Well, hopefully you picked the right answer, because the correct answer is United States, Canada, and Mexico. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little breakout activity today. So what I'm going to do, I will get you into 3 different rooms, okay? And in those rooms, what I'm going to do is I'll be posting this, and I'll tell you which one you are. So I'll circle which one of these countries you are. You are going to be going, hey, with the chat, guys, let's kind of keep it down a little bit. We can do all that kind of stuff after class real quick, okay? We're going to go to onlinelibrary.uan.org, and the username is online, the password is school. I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly, okay? So let me share my desktop with you. Okay, will you give me a green check mark real quick? Actually, you can't do a green check mark. How about this? How about you give me an A in the pool real quick if you can see my screen. An A if you can see my screen. Alright, very good. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the website here. You're going to click on Utah student login. The username is online. The password is school, and then you're going to log in here. Well, apparently I have the wrong password. Let me see here. School. They change it every year, so. Alright. So as soon as we get in here, what we're going to do is go to Culturegrams. Okay, as soon as you go to Culturegrams, we're just going to do the kids edition because I like that one. It's easy and simple. Go to North America, and it has the 3 main countries in North America. Okay, if you're Canada, all you're going to do is click on Canada, and the questions that it asks you are all right here: land and climate, population, language, and religion. Okay, so all you have to do is read about those and you just put it into your breakout room you'll be able to write on the board there. You'll be able to put it in there, and it'll be nice and easy and simple. Okay, so not hard. It's just looking that up and going there. Okay. All right. So stop sharing real quick. Okay, I'm gonna put you all in breakout rooms real quick, and then I'll assign those to you, and I'm only gonna give you about 8 minutes or so to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, here we are. You're going to be in breakout rooms in just a second here. Okay. We'll see you back in a little bit. All right, you guys are breakout room 1, and you guys are going to be doing the United States. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys ability to write on the board now, and I just want you to go to that website again, put in the username and password, go to the culturegrams, and then research land and climate, population, language, religion. Okay? All right, this is breakout room number 2 here. Okay, I have given you permission now to write on the whiteboard, and I'm putting this up for you. And you are going to research Canada. Okay, so let me just highlight this real quick. I don't highlight very well in black. Okay, there we go. So you guys are going to do Canada. So remember, go to the website, online, password, and you'll have all those. Just kind of go over all those things, okay? All right, I'll check back with you in a second. All right, everybody. You guys are number 3, breakout room number 3. Your country that you're going to be doing for your culturegram is Mexico. So let me just highlight that real quick for you. Remember to go to the website, username, password, culturegrams, and then you just click on Mexico there and just put a little bit about land and climate, population, language, and religion. And I'm going to put just a little bit of time on the clock for you guys to get that done, and then we'll come back in and go. so it looks like you guys are kind of at it a little bit. Very good for who's ever starting to type down about religion. Somebody can do kind of the climate, population, language, start to work together and do that. Very good. All right, looks like you guys are at it. Good job. Like that's putting up there the land and the climate. Somebody's talking about the population down here. Good job. So somebody can hit what the language is in Canada. There's two main languages, and then also religion in that area. Alright, good job. Looks like some of you put a little bit about what the land and climate is. Very good. Hot, dry climate. Good. Somebody can work on kind of the population, language, and religion there. Alright, 20 seconds, finish up, and I'm going to pull you back in. Okay, a little bit of time where I'm going to pull you back in, so finish it up. Alright, finish up whatever you have, and I'm going to pull you back in. Alright, can you give me a green check real quick if you can hear me still? Or an A. Sorry, I gotta work on getting all these pool things all together. Oh, and then I do it wrong too. Oh, somebody give me a green check on there. Way to go. Okay, now your green check is all up, so you could give me a green check if you wanted to. Very good. All right. Thank you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open it up so that well, actually, I'm gonna send everybody to the number 1 room, and we're gonna go over it real quick. Okay. Okay, I lied. It did not send everybody to that room. Alright, hold on. Okay, everybody's going to have to move themselves, okay? So I'm allowing you to move things. So everybody move with me to room number 1. All right, I'm sure I'll get people, more people to trail in, but we're just going to get going here. So, on number one, this is something they put, they were the United States, okay? So a couple things they put, cold, warm, highlands, low elevations, okay? Population rank is number 3, so there's a lot of people in the United States. That is very true. Main thing is English, and there's some Spanish, and there's a lot of other ones in there. Somebody put religions, so they put LDS, Catholic, Christian, Scientology, New Ageism, a little bit of Baptist, I believe, in some places, and then some, sometimes none. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so now if you will move with me to room number 2. All right, room number 2 is Canada. Couple things they put, mild and cold, winter temperatures around. Yep, so they're higher there in latitude there. I like how you put the exact population. Somebody said 35.8, and it always goes up and stuff like that, and then somebody has 36.71 million. Very good. French and English. The country's actually broken up between French and English, so very good. The main religions there are Catholic and Christian. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to breakout room number 3. So everybody move with me to there. All right, so this is the last one here. So what people put, they put on land about the size of Saudi Arabia, or 3 times the size of the state of Texas. Very good. Hot and dry climates. There's kind of some rainforest aspects to it as well. They didn't put anything for population, so that's maybe something we'll have to go. Well, maybe population down here. Okay, 125 million. Very good. The United States, if you want to know, it's about 325 million. Okay. Language, Spanish. The majority are Roman Catholic. Most religion in Mexico, main saint Guadalupe, and Christian is popular too. Okay, very good. All right, so I'm going to throw everybody back into the main room here. Okay. All right, so everybody should be back in the main room now. Thank you for kind of doing that little activity with me. I know it gets a little crazy sometimes as we're bouncing around, but hopefully you kind of learn. So the reason I kind of did that is whenever you want to do research, this is a really good place to do some research on, and to be able to use that as references as you're going throughout UTVA and stuff. So so kind of keep that in mind. I know some other teachers use that as well. So let's kind of do that. All right. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so a couple things. Let's go over a little bit about where the United States is. Now this is a little bit of old data, but we have here, so Mexico has over 109 million people, led by a chief of state, democratically elected. As we said, Catholicism is most of their citizens. The average person in Canada makes around $14,000. So we're talking about US dollars a year that they make. In the United States, as I said, this data is a little bit old because we're about 325 million now. As in regards to GDP, so that's how much a person kind of makes per year. We're about $44,000 a year, about the average. As it's kind of broken down, Christianity is kind of the biggest one. at 70%. There is also a big one with that's rising that do not practice a certain religion. Yeah, so $30,000 difference. So that's one reason why a lot of people want to come to the United States, right? But as we'll talk about more about Central America, more people are coming from those countries. So, okay, so Canada. Canada is a developed country as well, similar to the United States. People make about $40,000 a year, so not too bad if you're living in Canada. But there's a lot less people. There's 33 million people that live in Canada. Okay, so you can kind of see the difference between the two there. All right, let's do another poll question real quick, and I'm going to change the poll to A, B, C, D. Probably are hearing about politics right now, especially with the presidential election coming up in a year from now. But what are the two main political parties in the United States? Okay, so A, conservative Republican, B, Democrat Republican, C, liberal conservative, or D, liberal Democrat. Okay, so let's see how much your teacher kind of has talked to you about there. Very good. And you guys are hitting it right on instead of the ideology. So you guys put Democrat Republican there. So, okay, that's not in it right now. Yep. Okay. All right. So the one thing about the United States, which everybody kind of mentions here, is that the United States is very divided politically, and you can kind of see, and this changes actually over time as well, but the red represents the Republican Party, the blue represents the Democratic Party, and they're always kind of, it's so close to call a lot of times that you never know who's going to be chosen, for the president or national elections or stuff like that. So, and that's something we'll kind of it'll briefly be talking about as you go through there. Okay, so that leads us to the very end, to our wonderful exit ticket. So I am going to put that in there. And I did see a question come over as I was trying to copy and paste this. They're asking what's the difference between Democrat and Republican. So the policy issues are what's different. So as they talked about liberal and conservative, Democrats seem to be more liberal, which means kind of giving handouts to people. I'm trying to think of what else. Social programs, those kind of things, and so they have that. So they have those kind of social programs that they want to kind of do. They believe kind of more in higher taxes, kind of everybody should benefit from it. Republicans are more conservative, meaning they want to not spend as much money, but they're heavy on defense, that kind of thing. So yes, I can open up the slides. So those slides are now open. Thank you for reminding me. And I did post it where you should be able to click on the link from there. Okay, well, I'll give you some time to be able to talk in a little bit of kind of stuff right there. Yeah, defense in military, correct. That's what I'm talking about. So, okay, so I'm going to stop the recording here and stuff like that, and then I'll give you some time to be able to chat a little bit and kind of go from there.
Recording stop.